Hi everyone, welcome to Bat Thrift Crazy. I'm Joanne and welcome to another thrift haul. Today's haul comes to you from two places. One was the live auction that I went to about 1 week ago, and from an estate sale as well. And I am going to start live streaming the live auctions again starting in 2025. I had stopped doing that for a little bit, but I'm going to get back to doing that again for any of you that have been missing them. Now, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, every 2 weeks here at the Auction of Raleigh, they have live in-person auctions that I had been live streaming for a little bit, and I got out of the habit of doing it. Now, they're simply just for fun. Just if you have never been to a live auction, want to see what one is like, or you just have a couple of hours to kill, or just a half an hour to kill, you want to just pop on and see what it's all about. The unfortunate part is that you cannot bid on anything where you're at. I can because I am at the auction, but the owner of the auction house has allowed me to live stream these. But at this point, and honestly, I can't see at any point in the future being able to bid on any of the items that are put up. But it's fun to watch, and they're really humorous. The folks that do them are very, very friendly, and they're just a lot of fun. So if you've never joined one or you never watched one, the next one will be January the 4th, and it will start at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you have nothing to do on that day, go ahead and tune in because, like I said, I will be live streaming it. But today, again, this is from a couple of things that I picked up at the last auction I went to, and then an estate sale. And if you watched through to the end of the video, and let me know what your favorite find or maybe favorite finds were from this haul, and I will let you know what my favorite is as well. I'll get started with just a couple of things that I picked up at the live auction. Now these I'm going to put away until next year. It is a lot of 2, 4, 6, 8 little teddy bears all dressed up in different Christmas kind of themed outfits. Now the last bunch that I picked up like this that I showed you several hauls ago, what I did was I broke them up and sold them individually, hung them on a Christmas tree in my booth, sold them individually, and that's what I'll do with these little guys. I picked these up, and then I also got these little bears dressed up as little angels, and I'm not sure what those are supposed to be in there, but there's some as well. So this is a really good return on investment on these, I'll tell you. If you can buy in a lot like this, and then take them out and sell them individually, that's a nice way to make a little bit. Because even if you sell those at $5 a piece, which is a nice little something if you want to give somebody just a little kind of gift for $5, it's not much, but you break it all up and you can make a nice profit on them. The other and only other thing that I picked up at the live auction, and this I'm debating on keeping for next year to sell, or if I want to keep it for myself, because I really like him. This is a pair of glazed ceramic deer from Christmas Around the World. And who remembers Christmas Around the World? I do, because when I was first married to my daughter Caitlin's dad, I used to sell Christmas Around the World. And believe it or not, that was back when we didn't have computers, and you would actually have to mail in all of the orders and take checks and all of this stuff. And oh my gosh, what a process that was. But I sold Christmas Around the World for a little while. But these, styrofoam here. I think these deer are so, so pretty. And I'm going for a very neutral, kind of white, natural Christmas this year. And I am thinking about hosting this year, well, I should say next year, 2025, about hosting Christmas at my house next year. Lewis, wherever you are, there you are. Listen, okay? So there might be a Christmas tree up here in 2025. He's got to be on his best behavior. But I really, really like these deer. And I would probably take this bow off and just keep the white simplicity. So there is this one. the same, aren't they? Yeah. But I think they're so pretty. And that's what I like the most about them, is their simplicity. And they're made in Taiwan, so they do have a bit, yes, they would have some age to them, because when I sold Christmas Around the World, this was before Dave and I had Caitlin, my ex-husband and I had Caitlin. So this is well over 20 years ago. So I really like those. I am probably going to end up keeping them. So we have those. Now that was all that I got from the auction, believe it or not. Next, everything that I'm going to show you is from the estate sale that I went to. So isn't it funny how when you're out and about thrifting or shopping or whatever, you don't see anything for the longest time. This happens to me anyway. I don't see anything for the longest time, and then all of a sudden you see lots of things. Well, I never come across hair receptacles. And at this particular estate sale, I found 2 of them. So I found this really, really pretty one here. Look at the roses all around it. It's beautiful. It does have a mark on the bottom of it. It says PK is that Silesia? Oh, I don't know. I know I'm butchering that, right? That's what it says on the bottom of it, though. I'll have to look up that marking. I don't know what that means. But this, I think this one is in perfect condition. The other one has a little teeny tiny little flea bite on it. But isn't that pretty? Oh, no, this one has the flea bite. Little teeny tiny chip. You can, yeah, right there. There we go. The camera is kind of focusing, not focusing. Right there. But this is just beautiful. And for those of you that don't know what a hair receptacle is, this is my understanding of them. They used to collect back in, I guess, is it Victorian times? They would collect hair, like I said, when they brushed their hair or the hair would just come out, they would collect it in these hair receptacles, and they made, I guess, jewelry out of the hair, or incorporated the hair into jewelry. And they would save it in these hair receptacles until they could make something from it. So I picked that one up, and then this one is really pretty. It has all of these raised bumps on it and on the lid as well. This one is made in Japan. The bottom of that. Now this one, I think, is in perfect condition. It has, is that a, nope. This one is in perfect condition, no little chips or anything. So like I said, I mean, I rarely come across them. And then 2 of them at the same sale. So I was pretty happy about those. Next, I got this little trinket box. I think is so pretty. So lots of people collect hummingbirds. This is from Action, made in Japan. Like I said, it's just a little trinket box, but very clean inside. And I'm pretty sure this one too has no chips or anything on it. And it is kind of trimmed in that beautiful gold trim there. Cute. I mean, it's a pretty little thing. Might have a little bit of wear around here from the gold off of it, but beautiful little piece. And if you do happen to, in any of my videos, if you're new to the channel, and you do happen to see anything in the video that you like, before it makes its way up to my vintage booth, go ahead and drop me an email, and that email address will be in the description box for the video. Drop me an email, let me know what it is that you're interested in, and then we can discuss the price and the shipping and all of that stuff. Also picked up some salt and pepper shakers. I do love picking up salt and pepper shakers, and they do sell up at the booth, very happily so. These, let's see, there's some marking on the bottom of these, but it doesn't, whoops, doesn't say where they're made. They're just some numbers on the bottom, but I thought these looked very MCM, mid-century modern. And are they real wood or are they plastic? I can't tell if these are plastic made to look like wood or if they're actual wood. But either way, I just thought they were super, super cool and really do think they have a mid-century modern look to them. Now, there were mugs galore at this estate sale. I have stopped trying to sell mugs up at my booth, except for Rae Dunn. I will pick up Rae Dunn mugs because they do sell. But other kind of mugs, like little novelty mugs, like Christmas mugs, unless they're vintage, and especially Santa, I don't pick that kind of stuff up. Like Happy Father's Day mugs, I don't do that. They just don't sell for me. But this one I happen to know is a nice, good vintage mug. This rainbow on here, both sides. This is FTD 1984, made in Korea. And this is in really good condition too. Somebody picked this up and they said something about it. And it was just, you know, you're just there and you hear people talking and everything. Didn't pay a whole lot of attention to what it was that they were saying. Oh, other than it would take a lifetime to go through all of the mugs that this person had. And they were right, it would, because there were boxes of them. And when I went back into the room that they had been in, I just happened to look, and this is the mug they were looking at and talking about. And I thought, oh, I recognize that mug. I know that this is a collectible mug. So I picked this up. Now it does have a little bit in the orange right there. You can see just a little teeny weeny little bit of paint wear right there, but in pretty good condition. So that's a mug I will pick up and put up into the booth. Picked up one piece of Tupperware there. This might be a steamer. Let's see if it says what it is on them. Oh yes, for microwave steaming and reheating. So I don't think that this is a vintage piece of, not too vintage piece of Tupperware, but it has the top and the steamer inside. So it has all the pieces, parts that it needs. So that's a plus right there. This little mug I thought was so adorable. I just had to pick him up. He has no kind of markings on him whatsoever, but can you see the face on him? It just, I guess it's a face mug, maybe? And it's unglazed on the bottom, so I'm not sure if this is a piece of pottery, a true piece of pottery or what, but was just something about him. When I saw him, I was kind of drawn to him, and I said, oh, I got to pick him up. He's really cute, because I think somebody is going to really enjoy this little guy. Got him. And then this is for Corningware. I don't know what they call it, but I know that you put it onto the outside of your Corningware pieces, and then you turn this piece here and it locks it. And that enables you to pick that Corningware piece up without, like if you had it in your oven cooking, without burning your hands on it. So it makes like a pot out of your casserole dish or something like that. So, and I almost never come across these. So I picked that one up for the booth. And then we're coming down to the end, folks, here. This was out in the garage of all places. And isn't it adorable? It's a little egg tray. Now, I guess, I don't know, what would you put? I don't know, what would you put in the center of it? Now, originally, when I first saw it, I thought it had been a hobbyist piece, but it's not. This is from Telefloral, of all places. So I'm guessing that when it originally came, maybe there was a pot in the middle with a plant or something. It's Telefloral exclusive ceramic egg platter, has been carefully crafted and hand painted in Portugal. Please wash by hand only. But I thought it was adorable. And with spring coming up, I think this is going to be a great piece for the booth. This I also found in the garage. Very heavy metal flower frog. This is marked on the bottom. It's by Daisy Manufacturing Company out of LA, California. And it's a number 73, if that means anything. Needle sharp, it says. And I have no doubt that they are. I'm not going to test them. I'm just going to take their word for it. But pretty cool. I've not seen one with this kind of like umbrella thing on the top of it like this. But thought it was cool. I haven't seen a flower frog in quite a while, so I picked him up. And then this I picked up for myself. This is a light up tree because thanks to Heidi over at the Weathered Fence Post and her husband Steve, I now have a mantle, a whole surround around my fireplace. And my neighbor across the street, who has done several things for me around my house, he made sure and adhered it to the brick wall that is behind that, so it's not going to flop over or anything, thank goodness. So for Christmas 2025, my plan is that I want to do a whole little like village scene on the top of the mantle with all of those little ceramic houses, but I don't want to get like the Department 56, is that right? Department 56 houses, because those are collectible and pricey. And the reason I don't want to get those is because I'm going to spray paint it all white. And I think that would be ruining the Department 56 pieces. So I will be looking for knockoffs of those throughout this upcoming year. I really would like them to have the lights inside because I want it to all light up. But this is the first piece that I have purchased that's going to go toward that little village that I plan on putting on my mantelpiece. And then the last couple pieces I got, I thought I would give these a shot. They are old player piano rolls. I had quite a number of them here. Oh, this is Dixieland. I tried to pick out ones that were not ripped or anything. Now, I have no idea if this is going to be of any interest to anybody, but it's something that I've not offered in the booth before, and someone crafty may have ideas of what to do with these. So I picked that one up. We had a player, while I'm rolling this up, story time. We had a player piano that was left behind in my parents' house when they purchased it a gazillion years ago. And I'm sure there were some rolls with that too. And at one point in time, my father finally just got sick of the player piano. Don't hate him. He was a good man. But he finally took an axe to it and chopped the whole thing up. Anywho. This is a bigger one. This is Blossoms from the South. This is a larger one. So I got those two just as a trial and see how they do. If they're popular and they sell quickly in the booth, then I'll start looking out for these more often. So that's it. This was a quickie. Let me see. My favorite. You know what my favorite's going to be is the thing that I am really seriously considering keeping for myself. And that is the deer from Christmas. Oh, sorry about that glare. Or the deer from Christmas Around the World, because I don't know where I'm going to put them yet, but that's okay. I have a whole year to think about it. So these are my favorite from everything that I picked up and showed you from the haul today. So don't forget, in the comment section down below, go ahead and let everybody know if you had a favorite find, what that was, and if you had more than one, go ahead and leave us more than one. And if you're new to the channel, welcome, and I am glad that you're here. I hope you continue to enjoy my thrift haul videos. I am mulling around in my head of new things to offer in 2025 instead of just thrift haul videos. You guys have been great in sticking it out with me for those, but I'm thinking about more shop with me's, but shorter ones, and not like that agonizing hour one that I had a while back. Shop with me's, some more shorts, and what was the other? Oh, and some thrift flips, because I have now found a tripod, but I have to order it, that actually will flip my camera just like this. So it'll be right over, directly above the area that I'm working on. So those are some ideas that I have coming for 2025. Hope you'll stick around for those. And if you're new to the channel and you don't want to miss any of those new ideas coming up, go ahead and click that subscribe button. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget also please to leave me a thumbs up and share the video with those of you that you know enjoy thrift hauls. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today. I will see you in the next one. And until then, everyone, please take very good care of yourselves. I'll see you soon. Bye for now.